Hello students, we're finally going to introduce fractions. A fraction can represent the number of equal parts of the whole. As you can see below, we have a pizza, and the pizza has 8 parts. One of them, I guess somebody ate one of the parts of the pizza, represents 1/8 of the pizza. The top number is called a numerator, and the bottom number is called a denominator. The numerator, like I said, it was the top half of the fraction. It is the number of parts that you have. The denominator is the bottom half of the fraction, the number of parts in a whole. And the line that separates the numerator and the denominator actually does have a name, but not a lot of people know this. The fraction bar was first used in 1050 by Al-Hazar, which was a Muslim mathematician. It is also called a vinculum. The fraction bar separates the numerator from the denominator. The numerator is the part of the fraction that appears above the fraction bar, and the denominator is the part of the fraction that appears below the fraction bar. A mixed number is a number greater than 1 with a whole number part and a fractional part, as you can see for the example. In the example of 4 1/3, 4 is the whole number part and 1/3 is the fraction. You can transform a mixed number into an equivalent fraction or an equivalent fraction into a mixed number. In the picture above, we're transforming a mixed number into an equivalent fraction. How we're doing it is, first, we're multiplying the number 3 of the denominator by the whole number part of 4, and then adding 1 of the numerator. Since 3 times 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13, our new fraction will have numerator 13. The second step is always remember to keep the same denominator. Archimedes, who was a mathematician that lived between 287 and 212 BC, was the first person that calculated pi and used fractions to show how making mixed numbers into fractions or fractions into mixed numbers could be much more accurate. Let's go into the blackboard, and I'm going to show you how to express fractions and mixed numbers with drawings. Alright, we just needed a clean blackboard to do this. Let's say that we want to draw or express 3 2/5 as a drawing. I just want to show you exactly what we mean by that. The circle is normally one of the easiest forms or ways to represent this. 3 will be the whole part, so we could actually draw 3 circles. I'm going to fill them up here. What a mess. Maybe we should use this. This is 3 circles. And then the 2/5, we're going to draw another circle, and we're going to divide the circle into 5 parts. But this time we're only going to pick 2. This is a way to represent 3 2/5 visually. Now let's try to do some exercises. Let's write 21 over 4 as a mixed number. This is, of course, a fraction. For this, you can also use your calculator. We can also use division. 21 divided by 4. If we multiply 5 times 4, we get 20. This will give us 1 as a remainder. So 21 over 4 will be equal to 5 whole parts. And then, do you see the remainder here? We're going to use the remainder, and then as the bottom number, we're going to use this number. 5 1/4. Let's do another one. I love to erase the blackboard. It looks just like magic. Goes away. Let's write, this time, 18 divided by 6 as a whole number. Well, don't get afraid. You already know how to do this. They ask you for a whole number. So 18 divided by 6 is 3. 3 is a whole number. Very good. Now we're going to learn the difference between what an improper fraction is and I guess you can say that fractions are classified either in improper fractions or proper fractions. Improper fraction is a fraction greater than or equal to 1. The numerator of an improper fraction is greater than or equal to the denominator. For example, 9 over 4. A proper fraction, on the other hand, is a fraction less than 1. The numerator of a proper fraction is smaller than the denominator. The shaded portion of the circle can be represented by the proper fraction 3/4. So for example, 3/4. As you can see, the improper fraction, the number on the top of the numerator was bigger than the one in the bottom. On a proper fraction, it will be the opposite. The number on the numerator will be smaller than the one in the denominator. In the next video, we're going to learn how to use or how to transform a mixed number into an improper fraction and learn more about operations with fractions. I'll see you then.